Hi everyone, and welcome to one of my explaining videos for the projects in my portfolio. Now today we're looking at the web scraping scripts I've made. I basically used the Selenium library for Python. So as you can see, you can get a web driver downloaded for specific browsers like Chrome or Firefox, etc. And then you can just plug in the library for Selenium and you're good to go controlling browsers that way. The other way to do it is using the Selenium IDE, which will let you easily create your macros and create your scripts and then automate them in the future. Usually that side is used for more bug testing kind of things, whereas from what I've heard is use the web driver more for creating custom scripts for web scraping. Now let me show you. So we've got three different scripts I've made using Python. We've got a simple page that I'm going to download all the items from, and then we're going to deal with the more complex one where I've got Pagination. So let's say you're doing a search for chips and you've got more than one page of results. So Pagination comes in, you want to be able to press the next button or be able to figure out what the URL is going to be for the next page. The last one that I'm going to be showing today is a more trickier one in the sense that everything that I'm saving and downloading is going to be in CSV. So I had to figure out, prices of real estate has commas because they're in the hundreds of thousands or millions. And so I had to figure out, these commas are actually creating new columns. And so, yeah, I'll show you the simple trick for that. But also the code that we inspect when we're making these scripts, the all homes was a lot more messier to deal with than the Algae and Coles one. So we'll just jump straight into the Algae code. You can see I've got these three scripts here, and we're going to be creating three CSVs as we run those scripts. I'm using Atom as my editor. So obviously you want to import your libraries and all that kind of jazz, your dependencies. But what I've done is sometimes websites are going to change the way they operate, and so to easily take this script into a new context, I've just had my variables right at the top that I can easily find and change. So let's jump into Algae website. So we'll just go to algae.com.au, and every week bi-weekly, twice a week, they have special buys. So we're going to look at Saturday's one. And so you can see they've got items, and these item objects will have other objects within them, like the container holding the picture, the text, the prices in dollars and cents. Now, so we've got that, which is pretty cool. And once we know how to treat one object, we'll know how to treat all of them. So what we need to do first is right-click inspect, look at the code in more detail, and specifically what I want to do is, for example, I want to look at the price. So I'm going to click on the $5.99, right click there and inspect, and the code's going to open up specifically there. You can see the container, the class that holds the text value $5.99 is called box value, right? And so I've made sure in my variables that for the item price it's box value, and for some items which have cents, you'll notice that they also have box decimal. Make sure I'm capturing that as well, along with the other things. So in this one, I'm basically capturing, I'm recognizing the item box, and within that, I'm capturing the text, which will be under box description, is the item box, and then box description header is the name of the text, and then, like I said, we've got the price and the cents. So simple script. We're going to copy that URL. We're going to add it to my script here. So we're going to change it. I've already done Saturday for September. Let me do another one. Let me do 8 September. Same deal. We'll just grab the URL. Just gonna have a variety of different things, obviously, and then we're gonna paste. So Selenium documentation is relatively easy. So it tells you whether you want to identify objects specifically by the class type or by the names, and etc. And so what I'm doing is finding elements by class name because we have those class names written up here. Alright, so let's run our script. Let me press the special button. Run script. So it's going to open up the driver. You'll notice it says Chrome is being controlled by automated test software, because this is not actually my Chrome browser that I've installed on my computer. It's like the Chrome driver. And you can see I've got some printing out of statements as it runs the code. So we acquired the items, we acquired 52 items, and then one by one it saved it into the CSV. So let's open up that CSV, see what we got. And open. There we go. We got all the item names and we've got all the item prices, and yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Oh, I don't know why that's bugging out, but anyway, so that worked. Now we're going to do a slightly harder scenario, which is going to be Coles website dealing with pagination. So let's go to coles.com.au. We are going to this time use a search bar to, for example, find chips. I've already done chips. Maybe I haven't. Chips. Search. Let me go to that Coles Python script. Yeah, I mean, I've already done chips, so let me try something else. Soft drink. That should have more than one page. There we go. Yeah, we've got 5 pages there, so we're going to copy. This time I'm only going to copy all the way just before the question mark, because for pagination I'm going to be adding page number 1, page number 2 to all of them anyway. So we're going to go there, paste, and then let's hit the run button again. Now this time I've got loops within loops, obviously. What we're going to do is firstly recognize how many pages there are. So the pagination, that was a bit too quick. Let me just go to the other one. These objects themselves have their own class type. So what I need to do is recognize what they are and then read the number in the last one. Because sometimes you have like a ... which will come into the all homes one. And so going back to the script, you can see that page by page, it's showing how many objects are in that page, and then it's putting into that one big CSV. So I probably won't show the whole of the all homes one because it's going to be like thousands, and so I might end the script early. Or I might do a smaller page as a test. Yeah, maybe that's a better idea. Alright, we're up to page 5, page complete. Finish the code in 50 seconds. Imagine having to do that in as data entry. Would take a long time. So I'm going to open this up. This time I've saved the brand along with the title. I've saved the size, like how many grams or 10-pack variety or whatever, and then we've got the price as well, so we've got that working. OpenOffice is not liking the fact that I am using OBS at the same time. There we go. So yeah, that worked perfectly. I'm very happy with that. And then the more tricky one was the all homes one. So let's go to allhomes.com.au. So we're going to browse all the listings for available houses being sold in Canberra. So for Aranda, it's just one. So I mean, let me go to Gungal. Let me go to Lynham where I'm at. How many houses are being sold in Lynham as of now? We've got 9 properties. So again, we copy paste. We are going to go to the script, paste in our URL, and you can see, oh, what are these names? They're actually using CSS classes to name their classes. So if we inspect here, you can see it was a lot more trickier to figure out which one of these is actually referring to the header, which one of these is referring to the address and the prices, etc. It's a big annoying mess. So figured that out. And yeah, just had to find these codes for it. So let's give it a run, shall we? Press my run button and opens up. What I've done also in this one is, because there's a lot more errors happening with all homes, because sometimes you'll have the price, sometimes you won't, sometimes you'll have the number of bedrooms, sometimes you won't. And so what I've done is I've got an implicit wait for the driver. So sometimes things take a longer time to load up, especially if I'm zooming through pages real quick. And so I'm like, if you don't find the thing you're looking for, wait 10 seconds. I can make that shorter, but I thought 10 seconds is fine enough. And so the first thing I was doing was trying to find the pagination, couldn't find it, so just saved the 9 items on that page. Let's open that up real quick. There we go. And we've solved the whole comma problem, because you gotta treat the price as a string as opposed to dollar value. Sorry, dollar value with a comma in it. So yeah, you're just basically adding hard quotation marks around your address, for example, or your price. So yeah, that was easy. We got bed, bathroom, and car. So yeah, let's show one of the pagination cases. I'm pretty sure Gungahlin will have enough properties. Not in Victoria. Gungahlin, ACT. That's spelling Gungahlin wrong. Yeah, man. Alright, Gungahlin. 202 properties in Gungahlin. We have 5 pages. So that's kind of similar to the Coles one, so I'll go even bigger. I'll go all of Canberra. Whole Canberra region. We want so many pages that it does the whole ... thing. Because if you simply count the number of these objects, 5 is not the number of pages. You've got 22 as the last one, so we actually have to specifically read that 22. So Canberra ACT, we're going to copy that URL. We're going to paste it at the top in our variable. There we go. And let's run. We got the CSV open. So we're going to close that. I'm going to run again, and there we go. It's just going to do its job. 1,000 properties. Let's say you're really good at your data entry job, and it's going to take you 30 seconds to a minute to do 1,000 properties. That's going to take like 2 people a whole day to do 1,000 properties. That's just insane. And maybe 3-4 people, who knows. And so this script will hopefully take a matter of minutes. Last time around it took about 5 minutes or so, because of all the pauses it need to do. So you can see right now it's pausing a Lightfoot crescent because it's expecting a price and it's probably not going to get one. So in that case, we just end the line for the CSV, noting that there was an error, and then moving on. So yeah, thanks for watching my explaining video for web scraping, and I'll see you next time. Bye.